Suppose if we want people to turn vegan, okay, and if our food doesn't taste like what they regularly have, then will they turn vegan? A lot of people have a lot of misconception about vegan food, and they feel that maybe it's exotic, maybe it's expensive.
Welcome to Rare Earth Vegan Cafe in Mumbai, where veganism meets flavor and sustainability. Today, we sit down with Mr. Shami Sethi, the visionary behind this thriving vegan cafe, to learn his story, mission, and what it takes to make veganism mainstream. What inspired him to open a fully vegan cafe in a bustling city like Mumbai? How does he make vegan food that even non-vegans love? What are the secrets behind running a sustainable ethical business? Join us as we explore Mr. Sethi's journey and the cafe's incredible menu. Welcome to Vegan Life in Trivandrum. So we have reached Mumbai and we have checked into a hotel, and now we are heading to Rare Earth Vegan Cafe, which is located in Har West. Now we are in Sakinaka. And it is almost 6:30, and within half an hour we will reach Rare Earth Vegan Cafe. Really excited and waiting to be at a vegan restaurant of Mumbai. It's very famous restaurant and it is also Jain restaurant. So let's go ahead. So now we are stuck in the traffic of Mumbai. It's really bad these days, and because of some road work, so much traffic blocked. The places which we can reach in 10 minutes, it's taking almost half an hour. Finally, we have reached the Rare Earth Cafe. As you approach the cafe, you are greeted with a serene, earthy vibe that feels like an oasis amidst the bustling city of Mumbai. The outdoor space welcomes you with lush greenery, rustic wooden decor, and a tranquil ambience that instantly puts you at ease. It's a perfect spot to relax and enjoy the fresh air. The magic continues inside. Cafe's cozy interior reflect cafe's eco-conscious philosophy. And with the changing times, Rare Earth has also upgraded its menu. You can scan that code and order your food online. Let's start with the recommended section. These are the must-try dishes handpicked by the cafe's team. If you are craving hearty, wholesome meals, the main course section has got you covered. Moving on to the starters, where you will find a delightful mix of savory options to kick off your meal. Check out Wrap It Up for delicious vegan wraps, perfect for a quick, satisfying bite. Dive into comforting soups, aromatic rice dishes, or indulge into the flavorful Chinese main course paired with Chinese rice and noodles. Craving Italian? You will love their handmade pizzas, pastas, and sandwiches. And speaking of pizzas, Rare Earth takes them to a whole new level. From classic margherita to creative options like greca, giardiniera, and tempeh supreme, there's something for everyone. Gluten-free options like the margherita and testa rosa ensures no one misses out on the fun. The Butter Chaap Pizza and Hirataki Mushroom Pizza are true showstoppers, bursting with flavors. If burgers, pastas, and sandwiches are your thing, prepare to be amazed by their plant-based creations served with perfection. Balance it out with a fresh, vibrant salad, and to wash it down, choose from a wide selection of smoothies, milkshakes, drinks, and organic juices. Every dish here is crafted with care, bursting with flavors, and scores a perfect 10 out of 10 for texture and taste. Got a sweet tooth? You are in for a treat. Indulge in velvety cheesecakes, rich desserts, and delightful tarts. For a healthier twist, don't miss the giant-friendly options including starters and burgers. And finally, don't forget to browse their vegan grocery section filled with eco-friendly and plant-based essentials to take the rare earth experience home. If there's one dish that shatters all misconceptions about vegan food, it's the cheesy Butter Chaap Pizza at Rare Earth. As a former cheese pizza fan, I'll admit I had my doubts about finding a vegan pizza that could truly match the rich, indulgent flavor of its non-vegan counterpart. But this pizza didn't just meet my expectations, it surpassed them. The first bite is a revelation. The creamy, gooey vegan cheese melts perfectly, delivering that familiar cheesy goodness I used to love. And then there's the star of the show, the butter chaap. Tender, flavorful, and marinated to perfection, it adds a unique twist that takes this pizza to a whole new level. The crust is just the right balance of crispy and soft, with every bite packed with flavor and texture. I can't stop admiring this pizza. Now, without doing further ado, let's begin the interview. Dear viewers, we kindly ask for your understanding regarding the background noise in the video ahead. The interview was recorded with other customers present on a regular day at the cafe. We appreciate your patience and hope you enjoy the insights shared during this conversation. Hello everyone, we have Mr. Shami, who is the owner of this beautiful, fantastic vegan cafe. So we will be asking him some questions related to this cafe and how it started, what inspired him, and how he has kept going even if the like many cafes so far I have seen they are getting closed because they don't get customers. So how he has maintained that novelty or that hook for customers to come again and again. So now let's move ahead. Can you tell us a bit about yourself and how you came to open this vegan cafe?
Yeah, surely. So basically, I'm a Sikh.
Okay.
So, as a Sikh, we have lots of non-veg.
Okay.
Like there's a joke that our national bird is the tandoori chicken.
Okay.
So, but I gave up non-veg 30 years ago because I was against, eating non-veg. And also, all my life I used to read a lot of spiritual books and lots of spirituality.
So basically, because of
meditation.
ethical reason, you were against non-veg, or what was the
Something
reason?
happened. I don't know really exactly what. Maybe I heard something, or maybe sometimes when your energy changes, when your thoughts change, you suddenly give up on something.
Okay.
So as we all know, non-veg food is very gross energy.
Okay.
So when you're meditating, you're moving towards more subtler energy.
Okay. Fine. So that was the main thing, right? Like
That's what made me vegetarian.
Okay.
But around 8 years ago, there was somebody who had put up a video of a dairy farm.
Okay.
And when I saw that, I was very shocked that how could they do that? Like the male calf was killed, the hormonal injections, artificial insemination. So first I was arguing with that person. I said this cannot happen in India because cow is holy.
Definitely.
Yeah, but then when I saw it for myself, I gave up milk immediately, and I decided to start something. First time I heard about veganism at that time,
Okay.
and I decided to spread veganism so that even if one person turns from non-vegetarian to vegan, so many animals can get saved.
Definitely. How much a little effort goes into that? Even if we think we are only one, but then we can contribute to that impact will increase sooner or later. Definitely.
Yeah, you're right.
So that inspiration is your inner voice.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay. So, can you describe the types of dishes that you offer here in your cafe?
So over the years, we started in 2016. We started as a store,
Okay.
but still, when people used to come, they used to have a few snacky items sometimes, like normal stuff and all that. Then slowly over the years, a lot of people used to say, I always wanted to start a cafe.
Okay.
So when I got a chance, some kind of luck or something, I got equipment and all a bit cheaper. I requested my family; they were nice enough to give me this space which no one was using.
Okay.
And I covered it, put some chairs, and I started out there. And this was the store. This entire place was filled with wax and vegan products. We had thousands of vegan products.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And then when we started, we knew one day your daughter who loves pizzas would come. So we started with pizzas initially, and we added a very big menu with sandwiches, salads, and stuff like that. And we kept adding. Whenever someone would come and say that, I've been vegan for so long, I've not had this, I used to eat all these things before I turned vegan. I said, okay, wait for some time, I'm making it for you. And we used to make it for them.
Okay.
So, we have hundreds of products now on the menu.
Okay, so has that store moved somewhere else, or you have just closed the store?
Temporarily, we have shut the store
Okay.
because of so much of marketing dynamics. What happened was the movement is still growing. It's not mainstream, and there were too many players which came, and a lot of players they were, because obviously they wanted to get the customers, so they were giving discounts and stuff. So we were losing customers, and ultimately, with that small margin, we were anyways not being able to survive. We couldn't give so many discounts.
Okay.
So ultimately, we shut.
Definitely. So, where do you source your ingredients from, and how do you ensure they are vegan?
So I've run a vegan store for so many years,
Yeah.
and initially I used to make mistakes, and even after scanning and seeing the ingredients, sometimes one milk solid here or there used to suddenly come from somewhere. But then later on, were we were always careful, but we got even more careful, and we know. Now I am like an encyclopedia. I could tell you exactly,
Okay. Okay. So, what is the response been like from the local community here? How is it?
Yeah, so it's taken time, and initially we had loads and loads of foreigners coming in here before COVID when we started. The whole place used to be filled with foreigners, and some Indians used to come who used to understand, like people who were health conscious or people who were already who understood veganism. There was a lot of people who didn't understand veganism. We have such a big vegetarian community, but they used to think like vegan food is maybe नहीं, घास फूस तो है, that the food is something weird, some spaceship comes on some
UFO.
planet or something and gives us the vegan food and we serve it. So it was very difficult initially. Luckily, right now, the vegetarian community, Jain people, Gujarati people, ISKCON people, Radha Swami people, yoga people, spiritual people who want to eat sattvic food, healthy food, for the mind as well as the body, they have been coming.
Okay, correct. So now also the awareness is increasing a lot about veganism.
Yeah.
Do you think it has increased over a period of time? People are becoming more aware about vegan ideas?
Definitely, and it is a practical thing. See, the word vegan is confusing people. What is vegan? First three letters of vegetarian and last two letters of vegetarian.
Okay.
That's what makes it vegan.
Correct.
It's pure vegetarian. But still, people were not being able to
understand it. Yeah, they
Yeah.
confuse it with vegetarian.
It is actually pure vegetarian.
Correct.
Vegetarian is not vegetarian
Vegetarian.
because milk comes from a cow.
Animals. Yeah.
How can milk be a vegetarian product? Comes from a cow.
Okay, that's nice. Okay. So moving on to the dishes, any popular or signature dishes that you would let the customers know about here? What are the most?
So, frankly, most of our food is appreciated.
Okay.
There are many times where people come and say this menu is too extensive. Why do you have such a big menu? Why don't you cut it down? And then when I sit down to see the menu and see what I can remove, I can't remove anything because one customer will come, oh, I want that. I used to love that. Where's that? Stuff. But obviously, we've won awards for our pizzas. We have got many people who are very fond of our pizzas, even vegetarians, even non-vegetarians.
Okay.
Then our Indian soya chap, butter soya chap,
Okay.
Huna chap,
Okay.
the Rogan Josh. Then we have beautiful salads. We have very nice salads.
Okay.
Bosco salad, which is doing exceptionally well. Our watermelon feta, we make it very different, not like the regular.
Okay.
So our salads are very fun.
Stand out.
Yeah, stand out. Yeah.
Correct. We also tried
The butter chaap pizza.
the butter chaap pizza. Actually, I also had the feeling of the pizza, actual pizza, because many other vegan cafes I have been to, but I get that feeling that something is not that in place. But today I really felt that cheesy texture in the cheese which I had. So it's like a very good attempt and try from your side to make it feel like the actual cheese, and it was really good. So definitely I'm going to recommend it to all the people whom I know in Mumbai and around the world. So that is really great.
Can I add to this?
Yeah, please.
Suppose if we want people to turn vegan, okay, and if our food doesn't taste like what they regularly have, then will they turn vegan? So whereas our concept was when we started initially, we were like whole food, plant based, organic, and all that stuff, and salads, and even when we started the pizzas had to be gluten free and this and that. Then there were two things in my mind. I said like every single person who comes in here will not want to have that kind of stuff.
Okay.
They would want to eat something which they are used to, a taste which they are used to. So what we decided to do, our concept was to create a parallel vegan universe. Whatever is available in the abnormal world, we want it to be available in the normal vegan world.
Okay, nice. So that will pull them here that hey, if you are only eating for taste purpose, I also have the same taste and same texture.
Same taste,
Please
better
come
taste.
here and let's not kill innocent animals or abuse them for our taste purpose.
Yeah, if you get the same taste, why would you want to?
Yeah, definitely.
Nobody would want to. And
Definitely.
secondly, it's healthier.
Definitely. True. Healthier, good for planet and good for animals. So, would you like to highlight some of the, or not highlight, but let us know about challenges in running this cafe?
Every single day of my 8 years, whenever I used to get up in the morning, I would feel like I can't do this anymore. It was very difficult. We did see a lot of ups, but the downs were more because of the COVID, because of many things. You know, we did not have the funds. That was the biggest thing. If I had the funds, trust me, I can take this to the world because I am very confident about the food. I'm very confident that let it be anybody, whether the person is a vegetarian, non-vegetarian. any part of the world, any kind of cuisine, we can manage it. And we can make it happen exactly the same way as, you know, as they are used to.
Okay.
So we've done everything. We've done Lebanese food, Japanese food. So we can do anything.
Okay.
But the biggest issue was not it being vegan. The biggest issue was not the food. The biggest issue was not the place, like we are in an ancestral bungalow behind. The main issue was funds. Because when you have the funds, then you can do your work properly. You have the right staff. Then you have marketing. Then you have so many things you can do, so many things. And that is what can make people realize that what is rare earth. Right now it's word of mouth. How much now you are there? Okay, so you will tell 5 people.
So, have you thought approaching investors? Have you approached investors or anything?
Many investors did come to us, but for me, the money was not important. I don't want my quality to go down. I don't want my principles to be played with. I don't want to sell this. Rare earth is not about money. Rare earth is about creating a new world.
Okay.
The outside world is earth. This is rare earth. So whatever is happening, all the stress and all the running after money and all the ego, and we don't want that here. We want good food, good air, good water, a better future, a better life, and we all know everyone, it's all money, power. People who are in the business, they say it's a business. In a business, you can do anything. You can put taste enhancers, you can put preservatives, you can kill, you can do whatever you want, but you have to ultimately make money. Rare earth is not about making money. We will make a lot of money. Money will fall from the sky, but we are not running after money. Why it will fall from the sky? Because when you do the right thing, sooner or later people will realize. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, definitely. Have you known about this Vegan India conference?
Definitely.
Okay, so
All the people are known to us.
okay.
And great, it's a beautiful thing that they are doing.
So many investors are coming in there.
I know. But
Kothari.
at this moment, frankly speaking,
Yeah.
I first want to. We just got this place done.
Okay.
And I am a one-man army. I can't be everywhere. I cannot do anything. And I am confident that I don't need to go to investors. Investors will come. They will come. They have to come. And they will wish they had come before.
Okay.
That is the kind of power behind Rare Earth. Rare Earth is not a place. It's not a business. It's a vegan business, but sometimes I feel, is it a vegan business? Because my sweat, blood has gone into it. And this is, imagine, 8 years, 14 hours a day, not a single day off. Even when the renovation was going on, the carpenter, the painter, every work, plumber, I was there. Not that, let them do the work and I will go and make some money somewhere else. No. My life, this is my life. This is not a business. That's why whatever happens, even if we go down to our last rupee, we will fight. But we will not go down to our last rupee. Now is the time which I tell everybody, you have seen our falling, now you will see our rising. We are turning the tables, we are moving on. We are confident now, we know the business. I was not from this business. I started my career manufacturing jeans, I taught meditation. I did real estate. Now I'm into this. Now I know the work. I know how to make it good.
Awesome. And what about your any highlights about the successes that this business has got so far?
So we are 4.6 out of 5 on Google, 5 on 5 on Happy Cow. We have people who love our food, people who wherever they go, they're ambassadors of wherever. You've never eaten at wherever. My God, what's wrong with you? So this is my success. When someone has a bite and says, "Wow, that is a success." Making money is not a success. Making someone happy is a success.
Definitely.
Right?
True.
You were happy now when you had the pizza?
So, how do you think your cafe has impacted the vegan movement?
I can't say anything about that. That's something which everyone has to say. We started in 2016 when no one knew what veganism is, when no one would have dared to start a vegan store. Maybe a cafe, but not a store, because store you don't get margins. But store is more important, I feel, and I felt at that time, than a cafe. Why? Because you're cooking every day in your house. You need stuff in your house. You need butter. You need cheese. You need snacks. You need desserts. You are not going to go every day to a cafe to eat. So I thought cafes are better for me because there's margins and people will come and there's not much of dead stock. It's not difficult to do. You make a menu and stuff. The store, you keep adding. I have started a vegan business. Never ended. So I think at that time it made a difference because whoever was turning vegan, the activists used to tell them go to wherever, buy your products.
Definitely. Yeah, sure. So, availability or presence of such beautiful restaurants or cafes will really take the
I
movement
hope,
to next level.
I hope and wish that everyone starts a vegan cafe.
Yes, definitely. So, do you collaborate with local farmers or other businesses?
Definitely. We have over the years developed good contacts with a lot of farmers, with a lot of local, not local because there's Mumbai, it's a city, but around Mumbai there are many small farmers nearby, and some of the stuff comes from Pune, Nasik, that belt. But yes.
Okay. Could you just let us know about the sustainability practices in operation of this cafe?
So everything here is sustainable in the sense the furniture, the equipment which we got, all those were reused. Even some of the stuff here was, is of before. Like we could easily could have thrown these tables because we were doing renovation. We were spending so much, but we are refurbishing it.
That is true. Nice.
And there are many other things like we have a garden there, so we try to do our best. Like we were thinking of growing stuff, but it didn't work out. But in the future, definitely we would want to set up an organic farm, many other things.
What are the future plans and upcoming events or any new items that people should look forward to on the menu? Anything?
So yes, so we were doing continental, Indian, Chinese, and now we are adding Lebanese. We are adding a little bit of ramen bowls. We are adding.
So, how has running a vegan cafe influenced your personal vegan journey?
So basically, I mean, I was not a foodie. I was not a chef. So when I started the cafe, obviously I had to learn a lot because I didn't really know how to do anything in life. So even the chefs which were there, they were not vegan chefs. So I had to learn myself, so I had to guide them, make them. So obviously in that whole thing it was very interesting because now I can make my own stuff whatever I want. I keep developing something or the other, and that's fun. This is like also I get to eat a lot of different things every day.
Okay.
And it's fun, right?
Okay, so that's how it has.
And also another way, like meeting you guys. So I've got like a huge family now all over the world, and yes, like even now, you guys who I'll obviously be missing you guys so much.
Okay.
So what I would say is that come once, try the food, experience it for yourself. Then you can
Make your judgments
make your judgments. Don't judge
beforehand.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Or don't judge because you've gone to one place and eaten one thing. Obviously, if you go to a very typical vegan restaurant, you will see that there will be all typical continental and exotic stuff and this and that. Maybe some people may not like or whatever. But if you come to where we have designed the food in such a way that it is like how you used to eat before.
Okay. So you don't have to feel that you are missing something.
You will not.
You will actually feel that in addition to getting that taste, you are eating something which is guilt free and healthy. Definitely.
Real food.
Real
And you're
food.
contributing towards the environment
Definitely. So it's like win-win for everyone.
in every way possible.
Definitely. So how can people connect you and find you with your cafe online or in person?
So we are on Instagram.
Okay.
People can call me because basically they can just do a Google search and all information is there.
So I'll be sharing this in the description box as well. Yeah.
We have been covered by Better India, we have been covered by a lot of media.
Okay.
That also they-
Definitely. So we will give all the links of all the media coverages also in the description box. And I think we are coming to an end of this interview. It was really great to have you on this interview.
Thank you.
Yes, and wishing you all the best and full success. And may the whole world become vegan soon with such delicious food on the plate. Fine, thank you.
It's really tasty, and guess what it is? Milkshake, and it's named Brownie Milkshake. Come to Mumbai, it's vegan. You get everything here vegan.
And what is this?
It's cake.
Tart.
Yeah.
Chocolate tart.
That will eat later.
So
First,
this
let's
is
come
a
to this.
vegan paradise.
Yeah. It's really tasty. This is awesome, like heaven. It feels like you're living in heaven now.
So non-vegan people, this is for you. Just try it out, and you will not return back to non-vegan thing.
It just feels like a chocolate.